Allow the body to arrive exactly where it already is. No adjustment is necessary. No correction. Simply let the eyes close gently or soften naturally and take a slow, steady breath in, allowing the breath to find its own depth, and then release it without effort. There is nothing you need to enter, nothing you need to leave behind. This moment does not require preparation. It simply asks to notice that you are here. As the breath continues, bring attention away from thought and into sensation. Not analyzing sensation, just noticing it. The weight of the body, the contact points, the way gravity is already doing the work for you. The body knows how to settle when it is no longer being directed. Muscles soften, not because you tell them to, but because they are no longer being held in readiness. Let awareness move slowly downward, away from the head, away from the mental space, and into the physical structure beneath it. The neck, the shoulders, the upper back. You don't need to relax these areas deliberately. Simply allow them to become heavy enough that effort is no longer required. The mind often stays active when the body feels unstable. So instead of quieting the mind directly, allow the body to become steady first. The mind will follow naturally. Notice the rhythm of your breathing without changing it. Each breath creates movement. Each exhale creates settling. As the body becomes more supported, the nervous system begins to reorganize itself. Less scanning, less bracing, more containment. Allow awareness to spread through the chest and into the ribcage. Feel the expansion on the inhale, the release on the exhale. Nothing forced, nothing exaggerated. Thoughts may still appear, that's fine. They don't interfere with this process. They can exist without being followed, like background noise in another room. Now bring attention to the center of the body, the abdomen, the core, the place where balance is maintained without conscious effort. As the breath reaches this area, the body becomes more anchored, more internally aligned, less pulled in different directions. Let the pelvis settle. Let the hips release. Let the legs grow heavy, supported fully by the surface beneath you. The body is finding its base now, and as it does, the mind no longer needs to hover. Imagine the mental space becoming quieter, not because thoughts stop, but because they lose momentum. They no longer push forward. They no longer demand attention. Awareness rests lower now, more physical, more grounded. Allow the arms to soften, the hands to loosen, the fingers to rest without holding anything. Each part of the body that settles sends a signal upward. There is no emergency here. The nervous system responds by slowing internal processes. Heart rate eases, breath deepens slightly, muscular tone reduces. Let the spine feel supported along its entire length. There is no need to hold posture. The surface beneath you is doing that for you. As the body becomes quieter, the mind begins to change its role. From controller to observer, to background presence. You may notice spaces between thoughts now, not forced, just appearing. Rest in those spaces without trying to expand them. They grow naturally when left undisturbed. Allow the breath to become slower if it wants to, or remain as it is. Either way, the body continues settling. Now imagine awareness dropping even deeper in the body. like wind sinking into warm sand, supported, held, stable. Any residual tension in the muscles can drain downward, away from the center, away from the head, leaving the body quieter than before. The mind notices this quiet and begins to mirror it. Less commentary, less movement. You don't need to monitor this process. Monitoring brings the mind forward again. Let it stay back. Notice the quality of stillness emerging now. Not emptiness, presence. The body feels contained. The edges are clear. Nothing is leaking outward. Nothing is pulling inward. This is a state where effort is unnecessary, where regulation happens on its own. Allow yourself to remain here, breathing, supported, quietly aware. The mind rests because the body is settled. The body remains settled because it feels safe. Stay with this for a few more moments. Allow attention to widen slightly now, not upward into thought, but outward through the body's boundaries. Notice how the body knows exactly where it ends and where the space around it begins. This sense of containment creates quiet automatically. As awareness rests inside these boundaries, the nervous system no longer needs to reach outward. There is nothing to track, nothing to anticipate. Energy that once moved toward scanning gently returns inward. Feel how this inward return brings steadiness. The body feels complete, self-contained, supported from within rather than held together by effort. Notice how stillness does not require silence. It exists even while small sensations continue, even while breath moves, even while awareness remains present. The mind responds to this kind of physical certainty by becoming less dominant. It no longer needs to comment. It no longer needs to organize experience. Remain here for a few moments, allowing the body to hold itself without instruction, without correction, without control. In a few moments, you begin to bring awareness back gently. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice your breathing as it becomes more alert. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, allow clarity to return. When you're ready, open your eyes, feeling steady and present.